Eric, say something.
It's like I've stepped back in time. You've remembered every detail.
I'm not the one who seems to have forgotten.
I haven't forgotten. But I'm with Taylor now. I can't forget that either.
Eric doesn't even have to be in the room to put a smile on your face. It makes me feel bad keeping the two of you apart.
Oh, no, I gave him the night off. I told him he's a free man. I was going to have your sister join us, but,
But what?
your sister wanted to have some time alone with Liam tonight. And I think that is the best thing for them. As soon as she can, she wants to try to have another baby.
I will never have a baby.
There are changes in medicine all the time.
I can't get pregnant. I can't have a baby of my own.
Hey.
I'm just leaving the office. Do you want me to pick up dinner?
No, I'm actually not at home right now. I'm gonna be out late, so don't wait up for me.
Okay, you sure? I mean, I'm pretty beat, but...
I'm sure. I love you.
Why did you tell him that you were going to be out late?
Because I can't go home, Katie.
You have to talk to him, Steffi.
Just take me to my apartment. I can't face Leo.
I caught you.
Yeah, hi.
I saw your car outside earlier. I wasn't sure you'd still be here when I got out of my meeting.
Oh, sales?
No, new Hope for the Future promo stuff.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait to look at this.
Oh, you can look at it when you get home. I'm sure Steffi is waiting for you.
Actually, she's not. She's out tonight. She called me and told me not to wait up.
Oh. So you don't have anywhere you need to rush off to?
No.
Me neither. If you're not ready to see Liam, then maybe we should call your mom.
No. Just take me to my condo.
Steffi, listen to me. Every medical procedure has risks. You had an abnormal reaction, but it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. And Liam will understand. But you have to talk to him.
I just want to be alone, Katie.
You've been going through such tough times lately.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been through a lot.
I'm sure it doesn't help that you have to be so strong for Steffi when it's just as hard on you.
Well, they say it gets better. You know, we just have to get through it.
It will get better. I'm sure of it.
I didn't set all this up just to talk about Taylor.
You set this up for the same reason you set up dinner the other night with the kids.
I'm not exactly being subtle.
No, it's not your style, is it? Not exactly.
Well, it wasn't your style when it came to me either. I made you impulsive and awakened your passion. And at one point, you even called me your inspiration.
You remember that?
Memories and feelings don't just fade away. They're put away. And then one day, they're found again.
Thanks. You can go.
No, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere.
I don't need a babysitter.
I know how you feel. You want to run away, you want to be alone. You don't want to inflict the pain that you're feeling on anyone else. It's how I felt after Will was born. And I made a huge mistake. Possibly the biggest mistake of my life.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. I was depressed. You're in shock.
You had a baby. I can't.
You know, Steffi is just going to be going through the rest of this healing, and she and Liam are going to get through this.
Wow. Don't worry about Steffi. Don't worry about Brooke. Who are you? What have you done with my mother?
Actually, I am worried about Brooke. What is going on with her? Why didn't she model her own line for her collection?
She freaked out when the press called her on it. So.
It sounded like a textbook anxiety attack.
Yeah, but what does she have to be anxious about?
I have no idea. Maybe it has something to do with the drama of this new man in her life.
So, do we know anything about this mystery man?
No?
Eric hasn't said anything about him?
Why would he? He has no interest in Brooke's love life.
You did all this to jog my memory.
I did all this to show you that I am serious.
I know you are. But I'm not going to be able to do what you want.
I want you, Eric. I want a father for my child. I want a husband that I can build a life with. That surprises me, that excites me.
The way I used to.
What do I have to do to convince you? Hire a hot air balloon? Grab a few horses and bring them over to the office? What? I remember all of it. Every single detail. Whatever we wanted back then, what we wanted to create, we can still have it. We can have it all.
Okay, today, Katie brought Will over to the house because Steffi thought it might help.
Did it?
I mean, yeah, it was nice, you know? I mean, having him and playing with him and feeling goofy, and I think it meant a lot to Steffi.
Seeing you play with a baby, acting like a father.
But I'm not his father. I'm his big brother. I'm not anybody's father.
You will be one day. And you're gonna be a great one. But you don't have to rush into all of that. Are you sure that's what you really want? Steffi, you need to go home.
Do you know what's waiting for me there?
Yes, your husband.
Books about parenting and pregnancy and catalogs full of nursery furniture and baby clothes. We've spent all this time planning for something that is never going to happen.
I'm not the one you should be having this conversation
So what are you still doing here?
I told you at the hospital, family doesn't fail. And I know you don't want to hear it from me, but Liam's going to tell you the same thing.
Liam won't say anything. Because I'm not telling him anything. And neither are you.
Steffi, you have to share this with him.
I don't want him to feel sorry for me, Katie. I never wanted that.
You're his wife. You have to be honest with him. And no matter what happens next, you two will face it together.
Not tonight. One night, Katie. That's all I ask. A few more hours won't change anything.
That tent in the desert was an oasis from all of our problems. And this one can be too.
It's a fantasy, Brooke.
Isn't that what you told me on our honeymoon?
I can't believe you did all this for me. The perfect fairy tale wedding. This incredible honeymoon. You really do know how to make all my fantasies come true.
Haven't you realized by now? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now and forever.
We promised each other that we would go to the desert every year to celebrate our anniversary, and we never did. And we should have, because you need to renew your love. Everything that we planned together, we can do. All you have to do is say yes. You will have children, Liam. After you've had time to grieve and really think about things.
Trust me, thinking about it makes it worse.
Well, you said it was good being with Will, right?
Yeah. I mean, Katie was kind of worried that it would make us sad.
I can understand that.
And it did. It did a little. You know, it's like when I see a dad pushing a stroller down the street. A couple weeks ago, I would have been like, oh, that's gonna be me.
Liam, that will be you.
But will it be the same? Will it be the same as it would have been before all this happened?
No. It probably won't. Liam, because you've gone through this experience, you will appreciate it so much more. You're gonna be a better father because you'll know how lucky you are. And no one is gonna be luckier than your child. Having a dad who sees being a parent as a blessing and not just a responsibility, but this incredible gift. I mean, I know that's how I would feel if you and I were having this baby together.
So it doesn't bother you the way Eric came to Brooke's rescue?
No, that's the way Eric is. He's a gentleman. When he sees someone in trouble, it's his reflex to find a way to reach out and help.
You saw me at the press conference. How afraid I was. But I'm never really afraid with you, Eric. I never have been. Even when it's just the two of us out in the middle of nowhere, far, far away from any kind of civilization.
Brooke, look.
I just want to think about that week and how special it was. How I felt so safe.
That was a long time ago.
Is that how you feel? Like it's a distant memory?
No.
I don't feel that way either. All of this hinges on you, Eric. My sister's happiness, the future of this baby, protecting my family. It all comes down to you. And to what a wonderful man you are. How loving and protective and supportive. And how you've been there for me and for our children for so many years. And you've made us feel safe. Remember when you were there in Paris? And oh my gosh, so many times after that.
That was different.
No, not really. I was asking for your help back then, Eric, and I still am. Except now I am begging for it. Please, just do this for me. And I promise you I will be there for you for the rest of my life. I will commit myself to you and I will love you. It will last.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I won't be part of this lie. Brooke, you can't hide from this. I will not help you cover it up. You have to go to Bill Spencer. You have to tell him the truth about this. You have to tell him that you're pregnant with his baby.